Hey, and welcome back, guys. This is step 3 in creating your plan, which is setting up your nutrition. Now, in the intro, we talked about how certain people get different results and that maybe your goals are a little bit different than other people. So during this video, we're going to break down eating for your body type, eating for your specific goals, getting the right amount of macronutrients, right? And then also staying hydrated and recovering from your workouts. Right? So the first one, eating for your body type. Did you know that sometimes different plans actually work differently for different people? Have you ever seen a workout video where it's like build rock hard abs in 8 weeks with this program, but you're looking at this supermodel, this fitness model, and you're like, man, this is not gonna, this program is not gonna help me see my abs, right? Maybe I have to lose body fat before then, or maybe I haven't seen my abs ever, and I definitely don't think that I'm gonna grow abs after working out doing this program. And maybe you've met the person that looks at a muffin and right away the muffin top expands, right? So it's like you just think about eating food and you gain you can gain fat very, very easy. And it's actually really, really hard, and you have to watch what you eat more than other people do, and it's almost not fair. For other people, right, it could just be relatively easy for them to lose weight. They can put on muscle relatively easy, and they're usually going to be typically explosive athletes. They're your point guards in basketball, your quarterback, or your wide receiver. They're usually the superstar on a team, and they're just in great shape, great muscle tone, and everyone's dying to have that body, right? So there's different body types, and the first one is the thin person who really can't put on weight. It's really, really difficult for them, and they usually are skinny, and that's the one that's usually going to be in those ab videos, right? So that's your ectomorph, right? So for this person, they have to eat a little bit differently, right, than endomorph, which is completely the opposite. Your mesomorph, like I said, they are easily able to put on muscle. They can lose weight relatively easy, and they can reach their goals a lot faster. And then your endomorph is an easy gainer. It's very easy for them to put on weight. It's really, really difficult for them to lose the weight, and you have to have specific strategies that are set up, and you have to have a plan that allows you to burn fat and build muscle appropriately. Now, eating for your specific goal. Right? You could be an endomorph, but maybe you're just trying to gain muscle, right? So you're going to eat different foods than, that's going to make sure you're putting on muscle and not putting on body fat. If your goal is fat loss, then it's really, really important that you follow specific goals, because if you set up your macros the right way, you actually don't have to count calories, because we found out, and here's another example, my girlfriend, we've been working with her macronutrients for a long time, and now she's an endomorph, and she loves bread, loves pastas, loves cheeses, right? So the foods that she loved was really, really difficult. It was really difficult for her because she was watching what she was eating, right? So she had to cut out some of those things. But when she found out that back in the day when she did 1,200 calories a day in these low-calorie deficit diets, she actually was working out like crap and wasn't getting the results that she wanted to. Her energy was low. Now she's able to eat 1,900 calories, and just this past week lost 5 pounds eating 1,900 calories a day, right? So it's all about putting your macros in the right setup to allow your body to get rid of what it doesn't need and take in what it actually does need. Another person, one of my clients, Kelly, she had hit a plateau, and the next step after her, watching what she was eating for a while was getting a little bit more specific with her macronutrients, right? And because we changed her macronutrients, put her on a higher protein, higher fat, lower carb diet, she lost 9 pounds of body fat in 1 week after her last weigh-in. So it really helps to put people in this setting, right? And our client, my one online client, just texted me today and said that she lost 7 pounds, and all she's been doing has been walking. We just changed her diet and set up her macros to help her eat the right foods at the right time. So whether you're training for fat loss, muscle gains, or energy and overall health, it is going to be specific to what type of body you have. And getting the right amount of micronutrients is also important, because these are your minerals, your vegetables, right? Eating plenty of fruits and veggies, getting these into your body is going to allow for nutrients to absorb into the cell. So if your body is not getting enough nutrients, chances are you're not going to see the results that you're looking to get. And I know that just seems like it's common sense, but a lot of people do not eat dark green vegetables. They do not eat colorful vegetables. They're not eating fruits, antioxidants, berries, stuff like that. So by getting these in your body on a normal day, like putting these into your plan, and it could be just putting berries in your shakes. It could be eating greens at every meal, or maybe taking a green supplement to allow you to get those micronutrients into your bloodstream, into your body, so that your body can absorb it into the cell. That's how your body's going to make changes. And then the next one is also staying hydrated. Most people feel hungry when they're not actually hungry, and it's because they're not drinking enough water. Right? So if you're drinking enough water, chances are you're going to hit the goals that you're looking to. And you could also add lemon water, add lemon to that, cucumbers, lime to help you stay hydrated, also help you kind of break down toxins in the body and purify your body, right? And in recovering from your workouts, the most important thing is to make sure you're getting enough protein in your diet. Most people will work out high intensity, kill all of their muscle off, and then they won't put protein back in their body to build back up. And then you get this muscle wasting. You get injuries because you're losing muscle, your body's not recovering the right way. So making sure that you have the right amount of protein is also key. And it's simple, a simple process you can follow is usually matching, you take your body weight and divide it by 2.202 or 2.205. So it's getting your pounds into kilograms and then multiplying that weight by 1.5. If you're training, you want to be getting at least 1.5 per kilogram of body weight, right? And that'll give you the right amount of protein each day. So if you are 75 pounds, and you're doing 1.5 or 75 kilograms times 1.5, you're looking at 112.5 grams of protein. If you are, say, 200, say you're 150 kilograms, you're looking at somewhere around 225 grams of protein. So if you're a bigger person, higher protein. Smaller person, little amount of protein, right? Not a lot of rocket science there, guys. Most of the ones, if you literally just go by the palm of your hand, for women, if you go by one size of your palm, you're actually going to hit it if you're eating 3 to 4 meals a day. 1 palm size of protein. Men, you want to go 2 palm sizes of protein each day, and you'll see that you can also hit your protein goals the same way. So as long as you're doing 3 to 4 meals by your palm, you're going to be good. You don't have to worry about doing a bunch of conversions and math problems, right? So you're looking at about 3 to 4 ounces of protein per serving for women, and you're looking at around 5 to 6 ounces of protein for men. And then continued, your ectomorph, the nutrient, and this is where you'll see how just different everyone is. Your nutrient distribution for this body type might be around 55% carbohydrates, 30% protein, and 15% fat. Right, so if you're ectomorph, which means that you're usually a little bit more thin, it's hard for you to put on weight, you're going to eat a lot more carbs, and these are going to be your complex carbohydrates, so still eating your brown rice, quinoas, multigrain, sweet potatoes, white rice, things like that are going to help you more, and having, adequate amount of protein and a good amount of fat. If you're a mesomorph, right, your distribution is going to be a little bit different. You're going to be around 40% carbohydrate, 30% protein, and 30% fat. So 40% of those carbohydrates, you're going to break those up. You're going to have carbohydrates in the morning, and then you can also have carbohydrates around your workout. So fueling up for your workout or recovering from your workout with carbohydrates, and then making sure that you're hitting your fat and protein per day. So this is why, for me, I'm more of a mesomorph. I'm able to have protein, fat, so that's why burgers actually do fit in my program a little bit better. As long as I usually eat grass-fed beef to make sure that I'm getting quality saturated fat and not getting a bunch of trans fats and all that other bad stuff, right? So your endomorph in nutrient distribution for this person might be around 25% carbs, 35% protein, and 40% fat. So this is when the actual higher fat, higher protein diet works a lot better for people who struggle to lose weight. It's mainly because your body's very carb inefficient, I guess you could say. Your body just doesn't handle carbs well, and you'll usually get those insulin spikes, those sugar spikes, and it's really it's not good for you to have a lot of carbs. And the way that you can organize is that you keep your carbs around your workout time. So if you're training in the morning, you can have carbs in the morning, oatmeal, stuff like that. If you're training at night, then you can have like some quinoa, sweet potatoes, things like that around dinner time, lunchtime. Depending on when you work out is when you're going to eat those carbs, and you have about a 2-hour window, so you don't have to feel that you have to rush that meal to get it in. You got about 2 hours to get those carbs and still be insulin sensitive. So thank you for checking out this video. I hope you have a little bit better understanding of eating for your body type and training for your specific goals, or training for your goals a little bit. Next up, we're going to be talking a little bit more about training for your specific goals.